Hey everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Highlights package. I'm Dawn.
And I'm Bazza, and we are the official Olympic commentators. We loved being here in Japan for the Olympic Games. The sushi was great, and so was the sport. It was a terrific torch relay crossing through all the competing countries. They had a great turnout with many people lining the streets to cheer on the torch relay runners. Whoa! That is one mighty aggressive cauldron lighting.
Let's start by crossing to the skateboarding. And here is the Australian skater Mrs. Matthews, lapping up the media attention as usual. Let's see what she has to say.
Proud to be representing our country in the first ever skateboarding at the Olympics. I hope I get that gold medal.
Okay, you've talked the talk, and now it's time to walk the walk. Here she goes, 1 foot on the board. She's ready. Mrs. Matthews is off to a great start. Oh no, she's lost a board. That's definitely going to cost her a medal.
Let's cross over to the cycling where Mrs. Deanna is in the final stages of the road race. We can see her wearing her trademark pink stack hat, slugging it out with some much younger competitors from Italy. Oh, her engines seem to be out of petrol. Pedal, Miss Deanna, pedal! It looks like it's a bronze medal this time around. Well done.
Still with the cycling, we are catching the final moments of Miss Abby in the velodrome. It's gold for Australia! Here she is dabbing her way to the podium. Miss Abby has put us on the medal tally.
It's time for the gymnastics with Mrs. Williams and her team's floor routine. What a lovely triangular formation. Into a lift and twist. Oh, a little more height needed there. Back into the triangle. The reverse wave, the forward wave, finally a crouch. And yes, a wonderful finish with Mrs. Williams.
Still at the gymnastics, and we have Mrs. Facey. Starting with a handstand. Moving into the first bounce and the second bounce. Oh, lovely dismount.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are unaware, we have a new demonstration sport at the Olympics, handstanding. Our headless handstander here from Australia is pushing to get this included at the Paris Olympics in 2024. Do you think she stands a chance?
It's time for athletics. We're crossing over to the long jump with Mrs. Russell. Here she is limbering up, ready for her final jump. We're expecting big things from her. Off she goes. She has great speed. Oh yes, and it's a new PB of 20 centimeters for Mrs. Russell. And isn't she happy with that performance?
Miss Agala, everyone's favourite hurdler, is about to race the final. The anticipation is intense. She's on the blocks. She's off. She clears the first hurdle and the second. She pushes. And it's a win for Miss Agala in the hurdles.
The Australian team is lining up for the 20-metre relay. We are looking forward to seeing Mrs. Akari bring it home for the Australians. The first runner is off and racing. It's a clean transition, a quick inspection of the baton. Whoa, lightning speed to Mrs. Akari, who finishes off strong. What a great race. And have a look at that team spirit.
And now we are watching the final shot from Mrs. Jackson in the Nerf gun shooting. She needs a bullseye to win gold. She's on target. Yes, she has done it for Australia.
Our only triathlete this year is Miss Mac, and her first event is boxing. Oh, she just doesn't tire. Look how vicious she is. Oh, and it's a knockout punch. Her second event is weightlifting. Can she get a clean lift? No pun intended. Here is the clean. Now the jerk. What strength. Finally, the fencing. Miss Mac has brought a broom to a sword fight, but she's still dominating with her technique.
We now cross to the weightlifting with our strongest Olympic team. Miss Shamuni is in the gym preparing for her weightlifting event tomorrow. Wait a minute, is that a donut? Is that her secret to success?
First to compete in the weightlifting is Mrs. Falconer. She chalks up so she can get a good grip on the bar. Here she goes. Lots of lift through the clean. Can she do it? Ah, yes, she has powered through the jerk. A new PB for Mrs. Falconer.
Now to Mrs. Addard in the women's snatch. She chooses the right grip, and yes, she does it.
Now to our champion, Miss Moller. Can she get gold for Australia? Wearing her lucky slides and socks combo, she is sure to win. Some say she's a dummy trying to lift 200 kilos worth of dumbbells, but she does it with ease. Gold, gold, gold for Australia!
Over to the aquatic centre now and the challenging artistic swimming event. This is Mr. Boy's first Olympics, as you can tell by his routine. He is definitely stronger once he hits the water. Oh, have a look at this form. It's absolutely atrocious. There is nothing graceful or artistic about it. Oh, the cold water must have had a big impact on his performance, sadly.
Let's go to the BMX where our young gun superstar is about to compete. Can you believe he's only 18 years old? Here he goes into the no-hand belly holder, into a "where's me bike going?" and finishing with the smiley headstand. Mr. A is definitely happy with that performance. And so he should be. It's a gold medal from Mr. A. I bet he is smiling behind that mask.
We now go from our youngest Olympian to our oldest. 65-year-old Miss Walsh is competing at her 10th Olympics with her beloved steed Reiki. And she still has it. She will always be known as our best equestrian jumper of all time.
Who's this character at the table tennis? Oh, it's Mr. Douglas playing in the gold medal match. And what a rally it is for the winning point. Oh no, Mr. Douglas took "keep your eye on the ball" too literally.
On the final day of the Olympics, we have the women's golf. Teeing off at the first hole is Mrs. Griffiths. It's a swing and a miss. That's okay. Time to regroup and focus. She lines it up and, oh no, another swing and miss. Someone's got to tell her it's all in the hips. Here we go. Oh, and what a nice worm burner for Mrs. Griffiths. She's going to have a long day on the course today.
It has been a wonderful performance from our athletes at this year's Olympics. This is Bazza,
And I'm Dawn.
signing off.